Hello and welcome to my demo of the Swansea University Campus in 3D project software. In this demo I will give a tour of all the features that I have implemented. Jumping straight into it, as you can see, is a small window that gives you information on the controls that you need to navigate around, to move and to get up the menus. It's transparent. When you move around it disappears. You can then access it later in the help menu. As this is a demo, it's only using cubes to represent buildings at the moment and a small scene. Final implementation will have real buildings and real scenery and will be a lot bigger. The first feature is the ability for the program to display what building you're at. So this building is called Cube 1. In the top left corner is a label that shows this. When you move away it disappears, and it's got an algorithm that works out if you're within a certain range of the building, and we'll keep that label displayed. It's the same for Cube 2, and just displays the label. To get up the navigation menu, you hit the return key, which brings up this menu here, which you can either select jump, which will allow you to instantly jump between buildings, or you can fly through, which will allow you to select a building to fly from and fly to, or you can fly from your current location, and this will be a smooth motion path between the two locations, and then you can either highlight the path or not highlight the path. So if I click jump and then I go to Cube 1, the program jumps to Cube 1. If I move forward a little bit, you can see it's currently at Cube 1. And then if I jump to Cube 2, that is currently at Cube 2. The way this is implemented is it would be extremely easy to use any number of buildings. It's generic, so it would be very easy to implement at the end of the project. The models, all the jump features and things will still work. The interface is here to fly through, however this hasn't yet been implemented, but it will be soon. I can then just hit return again to hide that, to toggle that on and off. I can hit escape, which brings up a sub menu. I can view settings, help, or exit. The exit obviously just exits the program. Settings brings up another small UI where it has the defaults loaded into the components. So at the moment I'm running this in a resolution of 1366 by 768. I can it populates a list of supported resolutions by the graphics card, so that's dynamic. You can enable or disable VSync depending on your preference. It's got the list of anti-aliasing numbers. Changing any of these values then presents you with an apply settings button, which when you click it, it will reload the program with the new settings. There's also a developer tab, so that's just, you can show FPS and show scene statistics, which will just show like debug information. And then obviously there's just the about tab. Things to be implemented very soon is a help window. Clicking this will bring up some extra help for the user. There will be the fly-through options and to be implemented with a path highlighting. I've also decided to implement the mini-map because it seems pretty straightforward. And then just to add in the models, and the project is finished.